I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your total body strength and conditioning workout. So in this workout, we're gonna be using dumbbells to strengthen and tone our muscles while we also get our heart rate up in the process for good conditioning. So I have my good friend and star client here with me, Jacqueline Zook. You may recognize her from TV and film. Be sure to follow her at Jacqueline Zook. So all you need is a set of dumbbells and a mat, and we'll be doing some circuits I'll talk you through as we go, and we'll start with a little bit of warm up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with just a little warm up to start marching. Roll through those shoulders and take them to the front. So remember in our warm-ups, just getting things moving, big deep breath in, and getting the blood flowing, muscles warm, ready to go. We'll get more of our stretching at the end. And let's just do a couple little arm swings across, just big swings. If you're working out with a partner, just make sure you don't get too close. And then let's go up and down, big reaches. There we go. And then some very gentle, just torso rotations through the hips, through the sides, opening, loosening up the back. There we go. And then you can kind of reach across with the arms and over the head. And then let's get some little hamstring curls to the back. Flex the foot, bring it up, squeeze in the shoulder blade. And then some really gentle knee pulls, just kind of pull them in, opening up that hip. Go. And then some little toy soldier kicks. So really reach through that hamstring. Try to touch if you can, but maybe like me, you can't. That's totally fine. We just want the little stretch. There we go, breathe. Couple more. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do, you guys just tap it out, active movement while I talk you through our first circuit. We're gonna go through a circuit, and the second time around, we'll repeat things, we'll add on to it a little bit, and each move, do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. So with your dumbbells, but I'll show you without, first, we'll do your regular lunges. We'll go right, then we'll switch it to left, then we'll go regular bicep curls. Then we're gonna take it down to a plank. I'm gonna give you a couple of options Jacqueline's gonna show you that we're gonna do. You can either jump it out and jump it in, and then knees in, 2, yep. Or you can be with me, walk it out, and then just knees in here. So go ahead and bring it back up, or we'll bring it back up. Tap it out, you got about 20 seconds before we start. Go ahead and grab your dumbbells, bend your knees to do it so you're not reaching from your back. And we're gonna start with that regular lunge. So go ahead and get in place. Remember, we're only going 45 seconds and we're going for time. So I don't care how fast you go. I want good form. Dumbbells by the side, roll the shoulders back, lunge it down, here we go. So again, we'll have 3 of these little circuits that we go through twice. And the second time, we'll just add some little features to really work those muscles. A little extra burn the second time through. So good form, watch Jack, she's really dropping that knee 90 degrees, both legs. Totally fine to have a little smaller range of motion, that's what I'm doing. And breathe. There we go. You got it, almost there. We got about 10 seconds. And I'll always be showing you the lower impact version of things. As I'm pregnant, I have to monitor my intensity level. Last one, tap it out. But there are lots of reasons you might want the lower impact version. Maybe you're a beginner, or maybe you're recovering from an injury. Let's go ahead and get in place for that other leg, dropping in the lunge, and here we go. You also always have the option, guys, if you want to drop those dumbbells and just do the movement, that's totally fine too. Especially for these lower body moves where we're just using to add extra weight. If that feels like too much for you, you can be right here with no weights, and then we'll pick them up on the upper body. If you need a little balance with this lunge, you can grab a chair, grab the couch, side of the wall, whatever you need to do, totally up to you. We got about 15 seconds to go. Good form on that lunge, abs pulled in, good posture, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Breathe. Just tap it out on those 15 seconds. We always want active rest when we can in those breaks. Here we go. So bicep curls, palms to the front. We're gonna keep it nice and easy, pretty basic. Here we go. Curl it up, drop it down. So we really wanna lengthen. Let those dumbbells drop all the way down, all the way up. Getting the stretch. Breathe. There we go. Good. So we're isolating here. Our heart rate's got up on those lunges. So we're taking it a little lower intensity level here, really focusing on the muscles. Pull in. If you feel like you're getting into your back, do exactly what Jacqueline just did. 1 foot back. That's gonna keep you from leaning. So you can be right here. We got this. About 5 seconds to go. And breathe. Last one right here. And relax. Good job. Let's go ahead and take it down into our plank position. So again, you can either jump those feet out, then jump those knees in, or walk those feet out, walk those knees in. Here we go. So let's stay up on the hands if we can, out and then in. So I'm going low impact, stepping it out, stepping it in, and then just bringing my knees in. You watch Jack, she's doing a plank jack, out, and then knees in. Either way you're doing it, guys, make sure that you get those knees as far into your chest as you can. That's really gonna get that ab contraction. So basically what it's doing, you're getting a crunch within that plank. And then as you can tell, we're also getting a lot of cardio, so we're bringing that heart rate back up. It's our last thing in this circuit, then we're gonna repeat it again. We got about 5 seconds to go. Good form, keep breathing. Slow or fast, doesn't matter, and relax, stretch it out. Got your heart rate back up, right? Yeah. So grab your dumbbells again, bring it back up. We're back into that lunge, right? So either foot forward, drop it down, here we go. So this time we're only going about halfway through with our regular movement. That's the good news. And maybe the bad news is we might do some holds and pulses. Good form on your lunge. Remember, you can always do this without your dumbbells. We got about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna mix it up. So let's hold it right here. Just hold as low as you can. In that low position, you can do it. And then how about we do some little pulses? Yeah, stay low, make it burn. We love these. You got it. Woo! Low little pulse, tiny movement. Woo! Pushing into the heel for 4, 3, 2, relax. Woo, shake that out, right? Yeah. Sometimes we need those little tiny movements and those holds to really burn out that muscle on the end. Let's get in position, other lunge. Drop that back knee, good posture, here we go. Only about halfway through. Again, trying to get super low like Jacqueline. If you need a little less range of motion like me, that's okay too. Just make sure you maintain good form and breathe. There we go. Couple more seconds here. And then let's hold it down. You can do it. Low, pushing it up front heel. Keep breathing. Little pulses. Woo, burn. Really pulse into that front heel, guys. That's really gonna turn the glutes and hamstrings. You can do it for 4, 3, 2, relax. Right, shake them out. Good burn in those legs. Whew. All right, we're back to our bicep curls. Again, halfway through with your regular. Catch your breath. Here we go, regular curls, isolated. You can do this. And breathe. All the way up, all the way down. Again, you can have 1 foot back for balance. That'll help you from leaning into that back. If they start to feel heavy, just alternate. You can always do that as well. Here we go. Couple more here. And then let's hold them here. So hold them about halfway. Imagine you're holding a tray or something heavy. You can do this, keep those abs pulled in, and then little pulses. There we go, right? Just good little burn for these muscles. Keep breathing, tiny little pulses, barely moving at all. for 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, bend your knees to drop them. Nice job, you guys. Down to our plank. Good news, we're gonna keep our plank exactly the same. No holds, nothing fancy, just out and in. Is that good news? I know. Is that good news? Here we go. We're losing time. Walk it out, walk it in, or jump it out, jump it in. So out, out, in, and then knees. Or if you're with Jack, nice light jump. So notice on that jump, she's keeping her knees soft too. We don't want to be locked out and landing in that jump on the knees. We want it soft and the knees coming in far. Also notice that her hips are staying in place. She's not coming up high with that butt. That gets into our back. And we want to keep in that solid plank position. 5 seconds, guys, you can do it. Breathe. Almost done. And relax, stretch it back. Good, good. All right, you guys breathe, tap it out. We got 1 minute break. You can either be tapping it out, jogging it out, keeping your feet moving. I'm gonna talk you through our next circuit. So feel free to take a break, but if you can, make it an active rest. So our second circuit, we're gonna go squats. You can either have the dumbbells here or up at your shoulders. We'll show you both. Your regular squat, nothing fancy about it, just a squat. Then we're gonna go overhead triceps. So I'll give you 2 options. You can either have both triceps, both dumbbells going behind the head, or if you have a little heavier or you need a little lighter, you can just go with 1. So we'll give you options for that. Then we're gonna grab 1 dumbbell, a little bit of shoulders and cardio and abs, side knee raise. So we're really trying to get a little twist with it, knees coming across, elbows coming in. And then we're gonna take it down to the mat for your standard bicycle crunch, which you guys know. So keep breathing, you got about 10 seconds, grab those dumbbells. So again, dumbbells can be by your side for the squat, or if you'd rather, you can rest them up on the shoulders. Totally up to you. Here we go, regular squat. On the squat, make sure you're maintaining that good form. We're trying to get as low as we can. Really drop that butt down. Hips drive to the back. What we don't want to see is this, right? Knees going forward. Really stick that butt back. Drive in to the heels. Again, that's going to get the hamstrings and glutes helping. So we're not all in our quads, right? Good posture, shoulders back. We got about 15 seconds to go. You can always do what both of us just did. You can start them on your shoulders, and then if that feels like too much, bring them down by your side. 5 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out. Active rest. All right, guys, overhead triceps. So both dumbbells, or if it feels like too much, you can just go to 1. We're gonna turn to the side so you can see it. 1 foot back for balance, dumbbells up and in. Here we go, behind the head. So abs are pulled in, so we're not arching our back. And then from the front, if you can see, another thing I want to watch for is that my elbows don't go out to the side, right? That puts pressure on the shoulders. So we keep them pulled in all the way down behind the head, all the way up. Again, if it feels like too much, drop 1 dumbbell, hold 1 on either side, and you can always be right here. Really make a point to go all the way through the motion. See how far down Jack is coming? She's not cheating it. We don't want to go halfway. We went all the way down, full range of motion, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, guys. Drop 1 of your dumbbells. Make sure it's not where you're gonna step on it. Little bit of cardio to get that heart rate up, a little bit of abs and arms, and you can have a smaller dumbbell if you have options. We're going elbow to knee. Here we go, 1 side. So notice she's really gonna try to get this left elbow to that right knee. So it's really a twist for the abs. Low impact, you can keep it pretty small, or you can do this without the dumbbell. I'm going low impact, I don't have a lot of room here, so I can't really get my knee up that high, but you can, so really twist. If you want a little more shoulders, you can extend those arms out. Yep, yeah, it's a balance move too, which again, is just gonna work more abs. We got 10 seconds. So we're getting shoulders, abs, arms, and heart rate, right? 3, 2, tap it out, rest your arms. Good work, guys. We'll do the same thing other side. So a lot of heart rate, getting that heart rate up in a little cardio move, but again, twisting for abs, lifting for arms and shoulders. Other side. Here we go. Up. Again, I'm not twisting very much, keeping it easy on my back and torso, but if you can, textbook, folks, she's so good. Really get that elbow to the knee. You'll get the most abs that way. We want this to be an ab move just as much as it's cardio and arms. Keep breathing. We're over halfway there. You can do it. I know those arms are tired. They're gonna get a break in just a second. Whew. Here we go. We got 10 seconds. Oh no, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Bend your knees to drop it. Good job, team. Catch your breath, down on your back. So I can't do this because I'm in the 3rd trimester of my pregnancy. You can, if you're not pregnant. So bicycle crunch, here we go. Nice and controlled. We're not going very fast. We're rotating in that torso. Again, textbook. See how she's keeping her shoulders up off of the mat? That's gonna help keep those upper abs engaged. And then she's extending those legs out as low as she can go to keep the lower abs engaged. Think of all your movement coming from the center, pulling that belly button in. And the key with abs, guys, is to not go too fast. We tend to rush through and use momentum, but if you keep your movements really controlled and slow, you're gonna feel those muscles working even harder. Pull in and up and take your time. I cannot stress that enough with abs. 5 seconds. Looking great. Make sure you're breathing. I know your heart is pumping. Relax. Good job. That was a nice little break for me. Go ahead and come up with your dumbbells. We're gonna go through all of that again, guys, but it'll go fast. We'll do some holds and pulses at the end, starting with your squat, up or down. Here we go. Dumbbells can be up, or you can have them down by your side, or you can switch halfway, which I might do. Get those hips low, butt to the back, really drop it down. And remember, going for time, so no need to rush these moves. You got it. Let's hold this one down. Here we go. Hold it here. I know, right? Good burn. Keep the weight in the heels, little pulses. You can do it. So even if you've got the weights up, make sure you don't let your upper body fold forward. Keep the eyes up, back flat. 5 seconds to go. Pulse. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, burn. Tap it out. Ha. That was fun, right? Whew. All right, tricep overhead. Either one or both of your dumbbells. 1 foot back, bring it up, and here we go. So remember, feels too heavy, you can always drop one of them down and just do with 1 dumbbell. Catch your breath. Really important after those high cardio moves to make sure you focus on your breathing, because we know that our heart rate is up. Here we go, guys. How about we hold it down here? So hold all the way down behind your head, not up here, here. Keep holding, elbows in, and then little tiny pulses. I know it burns, but you can do it. Keep breathing, elbows in. Keep those dumbbells low behind your head. Back, yeah, 4, 3, 2, relax. I know that's a lot. Ooh, good burn. Drop one of them down. Woo! All right, those arms are tired, but we can do those side knee raises, right? Elbow to knee, twist as much as you can. Hold it here. Here we go. In. Doesn't have to be fast. And again, lower impact with me, not going super high, or really making sure you get the twist for the abs and the arms. And if you want more arms, you can extend them out long. It's up to you. Just work hard, guys. Let's hold this one in. Try to make it touch if you can. Watch how she can touch. Yes. Here we go. Hold. And then little pulses. If you can balance. If you can't, you can tap the foot down like me. Ooh, that's all abs right there with that balance. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. Those are hard. Those balance holds are really hard. Maybe a lot of you guys are used to them from yoga or other things. Whew, I can't do them right now. All right, other side, arms and abs and cardio, starting regular. Here we go. Try to twist that opposite elbow to the knee if you can, or stay here with me. Or remember, you can always drop the dumbbell. If you need a little break from the weight, that's fine too. Keep breathing. Almost to the hold. Hold it in if you can. Make it touch if you can. There we go. Woo, balance. Yep. And little pulses. So if you can, stay on that one foot. If you need to do a little tap down like me, that's fine too. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, relax. Bend your knees, drop your dumbbell. Down on your back, last one in this circuit. Bicycle crunch. Start with your regular, still controlled. Focus on your breathing. Ready, here we go. Oh, overachiever, she's already doing it. I love it. Yep, you're great. You just got a couple extra seconds. Whew, I actually miss doing a lot of ab work now that I'm pregnant. So I'm kind of jealous of you guys right now. I'm serious. Almost there. All right, so hold one side. Again, trying to make that elbow touch to the knee, just holding. This one's low, making sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, let's switch sides, hold, there we go. Really reaching for it, guys, so we get those obliques, get those sides working. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, good. All right, guys, bring it up. Grab a sip of water. You have 1 minute, and I'm gonna show you our next moves. Okay, so just tap it out, active rest, grab a sip of water if you need it. If you need a little more, jog in place. Here's your next set of moves. They're gonna be all on the mat. So first one is gonna be a row from a plank. So Jack's gonna help me with this. You can either be on the knees with me or all the way up, and you're just pulling up in the row, just one elbow up at a time. And again, I'll give you one more lower impact option for that. Then we're gonna go on our backs. We're gonna do one leg bridge lift. So I'm gonna have Jack do it. One leg up in the air, this leg is in close. You're just gonna lift and lower. So she's squeezing in the glute, squeezing in the hamstring, and then we'll go through a second time, other leg. I'll give you an option to do if you're starting to cramp or that feels like too much. Then we're gonna go on our sides, and we're gonna do a side plank, little lift, into a little twist. So we'll go through that as we go, but let's go ahead and jump into that row. We'll grab those dumbbells, whichever position you want to be in, on knees or toes, and bring it up. Here we go. So good plank form, and then good row form. So what I mean by that is that flat back, pulling the elbow close to the side, squeezing in the shoulder blade. If even being on the knees this way feels like too much, you can bring it on all fours and do a lower impact version here. I love doing the rows from here because it keeps that back in place. And then whether we're on the knees here or all the way up, we're engaging more abs. We've got 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Keep squeezing in those back muscles. Heart should still be pumping. 3, 2, and relax. Stretch it back, breathe. So, flip over on your back. Since I'm in my 3rd trimester, I can't do these, but Jacqueline is a pro and can do it. So one leg close into your body, one leg up. She's gonna lift and lower. So this bridge is primarily hamstrings and glutes. If you're starting to feel like you're cramping or it feels like too much, you can always drop that second leg and just do both legs in a bridge. And you can do that for both of these, right and left. It's up to you. Still lifting, big squeeze. Think of this as a little breather. Your heart rate gets a little break, but you should feel it pretty intensely in that hamstring and glute. You're trying to get the hips as high as we can. It's also good flexibility work for those hip and hip flexors that are generally pretty tight. We have only about 5 seconds, should be burning just a little bit. Here we go. And relax. Should be, I'm guessing. Woo, yep, stretch that out. And then get ready. Yeah, you can even hold it there for a little stretch. And then we'll lift and lower on this side. Here we go. You might find that one side in this bridge is a little bit tighter than the other. That's generally true for all of us. So that's a good reason to work them separately so we can get that strength and that flexibility on both sides. Sometimes we're working with 2 legs at a time, one's working a little harder. Form looks great. Keep pushing into the heel. Keep squeezing. Again, if you start to cramp, just take a little stretch break, and then you can always just do both feet down and lifting the hips up with the feet flat on the floor. We got about 15 seconds. Form looks great. You got it. Good, good. Squeeze in that butt, squeeze in that hamstring. This is a true isolation. We got that heart rate down, but our muscles are burning, and relax. Good, so maybe take them both up and hold them in for a little stretch. And then we're gonna turn onto our side for a side plank. So dumbbells out of the way. Just on one side, I'm gonna stay on my knees for the lower impact version. Jack's gonna come all the way up, and we're gonna lift and twist. So we're going up, twist, up, lower down. I'm gonna keep my twist pretty small. I'm just barely moving. She's gonna try, if she can, to get that elbow all the way down. So we're staying here and breathe. There we go. And if you want just to hold, that's completely fine too. And you can hold with this hand here. I might even just stay here with you in the low impact version so I'm not twisting too much. But really reach through, turn those shoulders in. That's gonna get that rotation for the obliques while we really work that lower oblique. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and relax. Good, stretch it over. Get the same thing other side. And then we're gonna be done with the circuit. Of course, we have to go through a second time, but, so I'll be on my knees, she'll be all the way up, bring it up and hold, and then add those twists. You can either just rotate down, or if you can, all the way through. There we go. Good, good. Or just hold here with me, or just do a small little rotation here as well. The important thing on these side planks is to really get that hip off the ground. We don't want to be here. Really lift, and then pull in the center as well. So we're here, almost there, guys. Keep breathing. I know those arms are tired, so maybe you're feeling that shoulder supporting all your weight, but that's where you really want to focus on thinking about the abs. 5 seconds to go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Those are fun, right? Whew. Stretch it out. Now we're going through that circuit one more time, and then we're good. Here we go, guys. Back to your row. We're just gonna add one little thing. We're gonna add a push-up. I know. So on your knees with me or on your toes with Jack, here we go, push up and row. So push up and then row each side. So if you're on your knees, try to have that good knee push-up form where my hips are here, where I'm not pushing my butt up in the air. If you need to be on all fours like we talked about before, don't do the push-up from this one. You can just do the row one side at a time. But if you can, be on your knees or on your toes in that good push-up form. You don't have to get super low. I know you've got dumbbells there, but use your arms, use your abs, and then pull up with the back muscles for that row. 5 seconds to go. So close. Last one, you can do it. Yes, and relax. Good, good. That is all for that. Stretch it out. Push those dumbbells out of the way. Whew. All right, let's go back to that bridge. So flip over on your back, one leg in, one leg up, lift and lower. Here we go. Squeeze in that glute and hamstring. This is why this is so hard. It's such a small, tiny little movement, but it's so isolating in those hamstrings and glutes. And then bridges in general are also good for our core because we're connecting all through the spine and all through those core muscles. So that's why we love it. So right here, Jack, you're just gonna hold it up, lift as high as you can. I know, you knew I was gonna put those holds in, right? And then little pulses up to the ceiling. Squeeze, I know they're burning. You got it, 10 seconds to go. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, relax. Woo, stretch that out. Gonna get that on the other side. I know, remembering this is your last leg thing. Whew. All right, other leg up, other leg doing the work. Lift those hips to the ceiling. Here we go, lift and lower. Pushing into this heel, that's gonna really target the glutes and help keep you from cramping. Again, if it feels like too much, you can bring both feet down and just do the movement. Just a two-legged bridge, that's fine too. Think about your abs working too. Connect those abs to the movement. Pull everything in, keep lifting and squeezing. There we go. And hold this one up high as you can get. You can do it, just keep holding. Abs pulled in, hips lifted, little pulses, lift. Yes. Good work, guys, you can do this. Keep breathing. Oh my gosh. Yep, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Stretch both of them up. I love training Jacqueline because she always lets me know how it's feeling. No poker face here. Turn on your side. Let's just keep our side planks exactly as we did. I'm just gonna hold on the knees. Jack's gonna hold up on the feet. Here we go, lift, and then she's gonna do your little rotate through. So you're either reaching through or twisting down, and I'm just gonna hold here. So make sure, guys, on this that shoulder is directly above the elbow, that we're not out here or in. And again, that those hips are getting off the ground. It's perfectly fine for you to have that hand down or hand up. Either one is fine. I'm gonna have it on my hips, somewhere in between. Good, good. We got this. And just keep going. Just about 10 seconds to go. We are almost done with this workout. You guys did great. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Stretch it over, other side. And then we're done, I promise. No secret little move at the end. This is really gonna be it. So on your knees with me for a hold, or up on your feet for a twist with Jack. Here we go, very last thing. Working the obliques, working the core. Hand can be up or down. If you're with her, really reach through, and again, focus on getting those hips high. Side plank for obliques, but also really stabilizing in your core all the way through. We got this. Keep breathing. And breathe. Almost done. I promise it's the very last thing of the very last circuit. You did it. 10 seconds to go. Keep breathing. So close. For 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good work. Stretch that over through your sides. You did it, guys. That was excellent. Pretty basic moves, but we found ways to make them harder, right? With those holds and pulses and 2 times through. Let's go ahead and put those feet in front. Since we did all those hamstring bridges, or you guys did, reach over, fold over into your feet. So maybe you can't get very far like me. That's okay, just breathe into it and bring the toes towards you. Maybe you can get pretty far. If you can, let your head and neck drop. Either way, whether you're far down or not, let your head and neck drop into it so you get that neck stretch as well. Good work, team. You did it. And then let's bring it out. Oh, let those knees drop to the side, just opening up the hips, and then reach those hands forward, chin to your chest. Everything worked hard. This is a full body workout, strengthening the muscles and conditioning that heart, right? We felt that heart rate too. There's no reason that all of your weight training workouts can't also be cardiovascular, right? Reach those hands back. You can just bring your feet in where they're comfortable. Press the thumbs to the back, reach behind and grab. Breathe. How you feel? Good. Tired? A little bit tired, I hope. Good, and then we'll bring them all the way up and over to one side. Ooh, yep. And other side. Go. And one big deep breath in, into the nose. And out through the mouth. You did it. Good work. Thank you for your help. doing all those things I couldn't do. You did it. Great job, everybody. That was your total body strength and conditioning workout.